And teacher and girls varsity softball coach, Roger Cook. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Yeah, thank you guys
Good,
for having
thank
us
you.
on
Yeah.
once again.
What's the summer been like for you? Just kind of basking in the glory of is it kind of just walk around? Is it a victory tour?
You know, it's actually coming down a little bit finally, but it's been a great. The community just doesn't let you forget.
Yeah.
You know, it's been fantastic,
Yeah.
and that's kudos to this guy here and all the Grass Lake community. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's awesome. It was awesome for us to follow along for sure.
State champions,
That's
the
right.
Warriors. And you were honored in the big Grass Lake parade on the 4th of July. And it looks like this road to the state championship was pretty determined at the very beginning. This is where you were going to head.
People have always said we've had some better teams,
Yeah.
you know, but this team just came together, and it wasn't just all the girls, but the community. Like I said, Grass Lake's just been absolutely wonderful. Former players, former coaches, administrators, and the whole shebang's been pretty fun.
What was it like for you coaching in that game? Obviously, we just saw that first picture where you holding up the trophy in the packed stadium.
Yeah.
This one. I mean, what's that like as a coach? That's the pinnacle for a high school coach, right?
Right.
I mean, it's awesome.
Well, I even took the girls before the game started. I said, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
I mean, take a look at that.
Yeah.
And we had all the people there, you know, from the community, and it was fun to look up there and see it. As a coach, you're kind of thinking, wow, we got to do this first, so we can't really focus on it.
Yeah.
And then to the parade, and then, you know, so now I can start focusing on it a little
Yeah.
bit more, so it's
cool.
been fun.
You know, Nick and his wife, they're in the front row at pretty much everything at Grass Lake.
Try to be.
Yeah.
We're incredibly proud, and as Roger alluded to, and you know, it was such an incredible way for us to celebrate the successes of our schools, and it's just symbolic. You know, whether one team gets crowned to be state champions, and so even if we weren't, it was still going to be a dynamic season because it was the right girls, it was the right time, the right coach, and just really proud of being along for that journey and kind of continuing to raise the bar for our expectations and our successes in the classrooms and the fields.
We're going to have a bond issue for an addition for the trophy case.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Bart, it's actually funny you say that because if Brian Zalad is at home watching right now, we're in the office, our athletic director. He's working with our Warrior Club currently to remodel some aspects of our commons area, which does include an expansion of our trophy area,
Yeah.
ironically. So it's almost like a softball through that to me there.
So things are, we're right around the corner. We're almost ready to welcome students. We're getting close to fall sports. What's life like for you as you get ready for another school year fast approaching?
The summer is all prep. We say the summer is for prep and ensuring that we have a rollout for our staff on our opening days. Our buildings look good. Our custodial crew is down to George Long now. We've kind of done a lot of enhancements. We've got a pretty talented operations and maintenance team that has gone through to work with painting lines and parking lots, updating faucets. We painted and sanded our auditorium, put new carpet down. We removed our stage in our George Long cafeteria to create more space for students to eat. There's a picture of Michelle Clark and I. We serve lunch during summer school.
That's
Michelle's
cool.
our K2 principal. So the summer is, and I know Brady was on here. I saw Pat was on here a couple of days ago, and it's the same in every district. It's folks that are really busy preparing to ensure that we have a successful school year. That's a picture of our Little Warriors staff who are running our summer program. Super talented. We have over 100 students every year that are involved in our Little Warriors program, and then another 100 in our summer school program.
You may have
So
a
it's
dog
busy.
visitor at the program and during the
About
summer.
once a week, we have a special visitor. Andy has recently met Coco. We have French
I
bulldogs.
took
and,
a liking to her.
yeah, everybody does. She's kind of the office dog.
Yeah.
That, probably breaking some policy having her on school grounds, but it is what it is. And picture here of some of our talented staff, as Roger alluded to. Roger and the softball team are the grand marshals of the Grass Lake Independence or July 4th parade, which is a huge deal in Grass Lake. And we have started a tradition where our schools participated. So it's a picture of some of our staff there. And we
Yeah,
have
but we
anywhere
didn't get to
between-
ride in that.
You didn't.
That was a little
youth-
fancier
yeah, that
right
was-
there. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's-
Yeah, one of our
Next
staff members,
trophy.
the side by side.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, Roger, how do you follow up a state championship?
Yes, great question. This is all new territory for me. It's just such a blessing bringing it back to Grass Lake, and it's not just for Grass Lake, but I heard from Michigan Center, I heard from East Jackson, Columbia Central. You think Grass Lake, but it's Jackson County, and it's even outside Jackson County that we heard from a lot of people. So it's not just it's everybody. It was such a good experience for the kids to see.
Yeah, I think all of Jackson is proud when one of our schools wins the
Absolutely.
state championship for sure.
Yeah.
And girls' sports so strong at Grass Lake
Oh, yeah.
for the last couple of years. Got some great athletes.
A lot of travel ball players, and that's where the coaches, the AAU coaches, the travel coaches, the parents. I get the easy part. I get to sit there, eat sunflower seeds, kind of bark things out every now and then. But really, if you think about all the things it takes to get there, the families, just great,
Right.
great people, and they really buy in every sport. And they're at Grass Lake.
Yeah.
So
What are you most looking forward to about this upcoming school year? We met with you last week and we
Yeah.
saw the excitement.
Yeah.
Just excited in general to welcome the students back.
You know, really excited to have the students and staff back in our buildings. Our theme for the 25-26 school year is Grass Lake Community Schools. We are rooted in rising, which I think pays homage to being really proud of who we are as Warriors and being a growing and progressing district. Really excited for what lies ahead. You know, our theme last year was on telling our story, and Grass Lake Schools was everywhere. Last year, and JTV was certainly a big part of that as well. So we want to continue celebrating our successes, cheerleading our community and our schools, and you know, having Roger on is just symbolic of you know what we're really proud of. Folks who do things the right way,
Yeah.
who are prideful of their community, and just want to help kids be the best versions of themselves.
Yeah, good people impacting kids, and it's
Yep.
needed more now than ever.
Yeah.
Are you able to do anything in the fall with the softball girls?
the state rule is you can work with 4 players, but really we just had girls get done summer ball, volleyball, everything. I let them be a kid.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much sports going on right now. There's so much going on. They're getting ready for school.
Yeah.
A lot of the players, former players, getting ready for college. My kid's getting ready for college.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So it's going to be a new step. I give them some downtime. Let them just
Yeah.
be kids. You know,
Yeah,
enjoy the start.
that's refreshing to
But
hear.
this guy here is not giving himself enough credit. I mean, for a superintendent to be elementary, middle school, high
Right.
school, we see him everywhere.
Right.
He's wearing costumes. He's running around. He knows every kid's name.
Right.
So kind of little shout out to this guy here. He's doing a fantastic
Absolutely.
job and
Right.
really bringing the energy back to Grass
That's
Lake
awesome.
too.
We'll-
So
It's
we'll
great
take
to
it.
hear.
Yeah, every game I'm at, he's there.
And that's
doing it.
and that's important.
he's
But
one of
you're-
the
you're
front
not-
rows with Warriors
Oh,
written
yeah.
all over his skin.
Yeah.
He's like this right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that
Getting
guy.
my Warriors tattoo.
And you,
Yeah, yeah.
and you root hard when you're at the games.
I'm
I
just
mean,
really proud of our kids.
Yeah.
You know, they're amazing, and like I said, whether they're successful or not, and the end outcome is not about wins and losses.
Right.
It's not about state championships. It's about helping our kids, you know, develop their interpersonal skills, their teamwork, their leadership, being the best versions of themselves, and that's where we are in Grass Lake right now, and that's why it's exciting.
And we've got some new restaurants. The
Yeah.
community's
Yeah, that
growing,
is nice. Yeah.
building new homes. It's really
Yeah.
it's a time of as your theme
It's a good
is
time.
at the schools. It's a time of growth for
Yep.
the community.
It's a good time.
Well,
Time
we
to
have
be
graduates too that are even coming back into education. You know, so it just keeps the tradition alive too.
awesome.
So coming back. So
Yeah, Roger just graduated one. If he's watching at home, I'd love for him to come back in 4 years and entertain teaching someplace in Jackson County because he's
Yeah,
a
we
pretty
hope so.
talented young man.
Well, if the last name's Cook, it's probably a fair assumption that he.
Are you going to get the 4 Cook brothers on the
we
show
were
at some
trying.
point?
I don't know, but I don't know if we have enough time for
Brady's been.
Brady
out
has
here
to
enough.
leave
He's
the
gone.
show
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, he's this mint green shirt. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep that up there.
that. Yeah, that was wild. The mint green, Brady. So we were all a little confused by that.
Yeah. Jackson County's first family of education.
That's
the,
right.
The Cooks.
Yep, no doubt.
Great to see you both. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
thank
much.
you.
Great to
Thank you
see
for having
guys.
us on.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Roger
Thank
Cook
you.
and Dr. Nick Angel from Grass Lake Schools. More of the morning show after this.